take away their capability to can.
Yeah.
Game 1 between Blacklist International and Team SMG is on its way. Looking at these early rotations. Oh, it's a mirrored start.
Yep.
A world champion.
Oh,
a
there's the
previous
reset.
Oh, not.
No reset, Red J? Come on. I don't
on.
believe it. Are you?
Oh, he knows. He respects Stormy's damage. I mean, look at him now. He got chunked.
Yeah, he lives in B for now. He lives in B for now. But a world champion, a previous world champion up against a wild card winner. This is a really good match here.
Yep.
Both of them have a lot to defend. Either Blacklist to say like, and also to commit to this message they sent earlier on that they are not here to mess around, and SMG to prove that this wild card was a second opportunity that can make them winners.
What I am curious about is that which hero will you copy if you are Stormy?
Oh.
Obviously, it's very tempting to go for the
Tigreal?
implosion.
You got
right?
the FS, though. You got the FS.
But yes, exactly. I think the FS might have the better. I would say might have the better effect. Right?
Yeah. FS is great. Implosion is great. FS is better than great.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was
How about
smooth.
the BD, the Blazing Duet? Hell no.
That's pretty bad. You're
It's
just
pretty bad.
You're desperate. You're clearing waves with that.
Yeah, it's worse than bad.
Yeah, it's worse than bad.
Let's not make a song about that.
Yeah. Well, on the top lane side, I think that Claude here will have, I'm not going to see the best time of his life, but there's no pressure whatsoever from Team SMG so far, and the pressure should be from Renegade having that Tigreal, having that resetting ability, and also looking at the mid lane, he's trying to get level 4 just before he hits that turtle fight. It's going to be a turtle level 4, it's not going to be a level 4. Both junglers, no level 4.
Sasha with the pull. Stormy putting out some damage. Picking up the black shoes. Looking smooth. Coming in from the back. Oheb goes first blood onto the last Kage. Sensui confirms it. A lot of damage coming in. The Hitman has to back off. There's some delayed damage. It's about to get popped. He does not survive. Lord Smooth gets his way. You were very low, Black. Shoes on out. Sasha gets taken out by the big old bonk. And Smooth surviving with the BOS. Yue lives. It's a bloody engage, ending with Blacklist up by 1,000 gold.
And absolutely a disastrous fight for Team SMG. Even though it looked like they were in command of it, they lost just because of the sustain coming out from Blacklist International. The stun coming out from Renegade, just perfectly timed. And also, you can see usage of the Lilia baiting them out. Obviously, also, you can see Sensui baiting them out as well. And the biggest part of this is Oheb got a gold. Gold lane kill.
He's 1k ahead in gold, and I don't know what triggered that. Was it the turtle? Was it something else? But Claude having a lead in terms of the gold. An early game against the Beatrix, that's the problem.
That just doesn't happen, and you're right. It makes me wonder what went down there.
Yep.
And it was off camera, so it wasn't the turtle. It wasn't the extra damage. It wasn't the shields that made the difference. Must have been positioning.
Maybe the time, because Sasa died one time.
Yep.
You know, that
was a 1v1.
That's what
Yeah,
it
so
was.
was it.
Yeah, that's
And
what
the
it
first
was.
blood gold as well. And not only that, look at Oheb already getting 2 lanes of minions at 3 minutes.
Oh, it's the classic
Oh, my
double
goodness.
lane.
That's
He
a
is
problem.
Barreling on forward. It's a 5-6, man.
Man, if you're Team SMG, you might be wondering, we should have gotten the Minotaur at this point. The Cho will not be enough against the Cho.
Oh, Mano Miko! He gets clapped. 3 big dudes.
Ooh!
Oh no, even Stormy! Quick hold double kill for Sensui there, leading up to a turtle in 10.
Sensui is now fed.
Yep. And what did we say about the #1 rules of MOBA? More stuns, easier around. You can see that the Lilia, or at least I say it was the Valentina, not able to run away even after having so much mobility on the Valentina just because of the implosion
What?
of stuns.
Two-man final slash, the answer.
Okay.
The penalty zone and the way of the dragon, but there's not much going on for Team SMG for them to capitalize. Sensui keeping his retribution in check, takes that second turtle.
I'm going in for an invade on that orange buff, but before that, Team SMG feel paralyzed. They cannot move not an inch with the crowd control, with not being able to move an inch, having that Brethren, Arlet, also not to mention the Tiger himself, and They cannot even move smoothly because Yui is on that slow down effect having the Lilia.
What I'm looking at Team SMG is that they are getting forced to utilize their ultimates without being the best timing of the usage. For example, they use the Way of the Dragon in combination with the Turtle ultimate without any follow-up from any of their members, and it's because of Edward's positioning forcing them out. Team SMG just can't establish themselves. They
Yeah.
cannot find their center of gravity. That's why they are wasting their ultimates.
Is that a Death Bush? Oh, it's not a Death Bush, but there's a Conceal. Are they going to take Sasa out?
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, how about this though? Edward gets clapped, caught by 3. Retribution
Ouch.
set in. Decimate. Saksa finds his man. Now it's their turn. Looking for 1. Here comes the cavalry. 3 respond. Stormy at half health. Stealing away the black shoes. They're still going. Saksha dashing on out. They disengage.
Smart play coming out from Smooth actually to mirror Edward and the retribution usage. After they forced the flicker, I think that is a positive trade for Team SMG. And guess what? The turtle is 54 seconds away from responding when the fight happened, so the retribution usage wasn't even punished.
It was all according to plan.
Exactly. Smooth making the plays. I love the macro, and he's even able to push down the bottom lane.
Actually, what's remarkable here for me is that the gold lead is not that big, even though we know that Blacklist are now in the driver's seat. They are now taking care of everything all around the map, yet 1.5k, that's not called a lead, at least on my perspective.
Look at this. Miko helping set up this turtle. The last one could be 50-50. Team SMG first to the scene. 4 members roaming around. Make that 5. From down south, Stormy still with the black shoes. Massive pull by Saksha.
Oh.
Turtle approaching half health. Look at all the damage laid down. Renegade less than half health here.
Oh!
Smooth coming in. Implosion. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Blacks International owning everything. Turtle take 1. Saksha backing off. Miko way deep behind enemy territory. Not exactly where you want to be.
Oh my goodness, Renegade with that play. And also, Team SMG, again, so they went back to their problems earlier on. They were forced to utilize their ultimates way too early. I understand why Smooth popped his ultimate, but the fact that he was in a bad position, just as we commended his positioning, his macro overall, he needs to make sure that his ultimate, the penalty zone, is going to be utilized properly. Otherwise, Team SMG will lose a lot of their team fights.
Are they falling because of the pressure from the audience? Because all I can hear now
Look
are
at that,
cheering.
beautiful.
Wow. Wonderful execution there from Renegade.
For a second, since Tigreal isn't exactly in the meta yet, a part of my brain said, what's going on? Why are they all getting sucked into all right?
It's a Tigreal, yeah.
Exactly. The flicker play coming out from Renegade.
Happened so fast.
It is. Or there's the Hitman genes we're seeing from his days, glory days when he was playing the XP lane.
He just knows how to make big plays.
Yes, that's right.
It's in his DNA, man.
Exactly.
He knows how to make hits is what I'm trying to say.
That's right.
12, sad boy, come on.
Miko.
The
He's
flicker
way
play.
in too deep. Miko
What a bad play.
dashing on through to no avail.
A wasted flicker. I would say a wasted flicker.
Yes.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Renegade! With the implosion, no
Okay,
one
okay.
home. The clapback, the punish. Sasa gets a kill.
Ooh, what a dodge as
Final
well.
slash spent. Oh, but wait. We see Blacklist trying to clap back. At least they're keeping up the pace.
Remembering my studies, I think that SMG, whenever they lost early game, it's so hard for them to recover. SMG's weakest point is recovery from a dominant early game.
Success level 11, Sensui is level 13. That's a massive difference of EXP.
Huge.
Which kind of
Wow.
makes me think that Team SMG might not be able to take the Lord. They have to turn. They have to go for heroes first. And that's a big problem because, again, Renegade has been deadly. Fortunately for them, though, they also have Smooth with the ultimate, with the flicker. Renegade does have the flicker, so that's one thing that they have to do. Also think about Stormy copying the Lilia instead of our prescription, going in for the implosion or the final slash.
I mean, in the heat of battle, sometimes you just need something, right?
Yep.
It allows him at least to get into this mindset of, if I'm in too deep, I can protect myself, re-engage, and then go again. But that's not exactly what they need. Oh, wait, here we go. That's what I'm saying. Stormy needed to protect himself, could not do it. Now with how fast Blouse International is going, Smooth, Mirlo has to back off. Miko gets kicked up.
Look at the minimap.
Oheb gets down, but now Edward gets traded out, 2 for 1. But Oheb has been doing work. There's a push, and now the Lord up next.
You can add upon that a Lord given to Team Blacklist International on a golden platinum. Even some turrets Team Blacklist are dominating since early game.
Wonderful trade for Blacklist International. They got 2 heroes, they got 2 turrets, including the one in the mid lane, and then they also get the Lord in exchange for one death, which was onto Edward.
Oheb! Point blank, blazing duet takes one down. Stormy is out for the count. Oheb though shut down. Saksha looked for the BMI. Says nothing comes for free, son.
I think I can blame myself for that because I was about to say that Oheb is 2 items ahead from Sasa, but yeah, he falls down.
But you didn't.
I didn't, yeah, but now I did.
It's Saksha's fault.
Oh, yeah.
That's his own doing.
It's actually his own doing. Like them taking care of the BMI. They actually went for the BMI. Stormy had to copy the ultimate coming from Oheb. I think that he should have popped it earlier, because that means that they will have at least extra shields. But this is what it is. They were able to punish Oheb anyway.
Saksha down to a 1/5 of his health. Oh, survives, uses the iframe, does not get clapped. And Sensui knows you got away this time.
Yeah, he knows. He knows that he's having his moments, recalls, emotes, do whatever you want. It's also mind game. The strategy also goes for the favor of Team Blacklist. Blacklist might finish really early.
The benefit of this is, for Blacklist, is that they're winning the macro battle as well.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
They're forcing it since we're able to dash out, you were saying.
Yeah. The macro, of Blacklist is just immaculate. They're even able to get the purple buff, take it away from Team SMG. There's really no recovery plan for Saxa at this point. The Lord will respond in 79 seconds, and I'm pretty sure that Sensui will still have the level advantage because Saxa being level 13 at this point and him losing all of the jungle creeps, Team SMG will not find a way for Saxa to recover. So again, that's the conundrum for Team SMG. They don't have the advantage in the turtle fight, so what they need, the Lord fight I mean, so what they need to do is to turn on to heroes. But Blacklist are dotting their I's and crossing their T's.
I've also heard earlier on today that Blacklist International, when they are ahead, they don't play around, they don't mess around. Whenever there's an opportunity, they always go for the take. And so far, Team SMG will go to the defense duties, to defending their own inhibitor turrets. No waves are gonna be allowed to pass through the mid lane. All lanes are free. Team Blacklist wanna increase that gap of gold, and Team SMG are right now suffering, suffocating from that remarkable draft with really high crowd control. Also potential at the late game, scaling that hero up, Oheb with that 4-1-3 KDA. Everything, all the odds go for the side of Team Blacklist International.
What's good news for Team SMG is they have one presence of mind. They know that they can't force fights, and I think they have an inkling of what Wolf is talking about, that they should turn. And the second bit of good news is they have the kit to turn.
Yes.
They can really ruin heroes that are off position. They can force them to go off position, and they can snowball from there. Again, it's not like the Decimate loses out on scaling. It still deals the damage it needs to deal.
Yep. And you can also say that for the Beatrix. There will come a time where the Beatrix is going to be a very strong hero. And there's a lot of ways to combo that up. They have the Tears ultimate. They have the Way of the Dragon to set up for the barrage. Well, it's not a barrage. The rage coming out from
We didn't see that.
the spells of Sasa. That's right.
Both of them like wasted this, let's say a
Oh, their
final
first
slash of their own.
I only saw one, but I didn't.
No, that one final slash, but also the first kill from Mortis, so like almost 2 final slashes.
One of them is an ult, so
Yeah.
we'll go from there. Lord here, under half health.
Smooth is
Smooth
very
put down to
low.
a third as well. He's gonna have to recover, gonna have to heal. And there's a BMI spent. Oheb needs to check where he goes. He knows that Saksha is a great assassin, knows how to find their targets.
Dance around.
Bottom lane, not taken care of. Team SMG making the call.
Oh, the reset!
They're gonna send Sasa. There's the reset. Amazing dance.
Oh, they know.
Conceal.
Conceal play from Renegade. He's making the call. We're going in. DPZ by Smooth. We're out. Nico spots the Lord. It's down to a 10th, a 12th, a 20th. Sensui with the secure. Spending the retribution. Securing Blacklist's inevitable late game.
A masterclass coming out from Blacklist International once again. They know that Team SMG will have to take care of the bottom lane. They reset. they found Saksa. The conceal play kind of zoned out Saksa as well as Stormy, even as Smurf, even forcing the penalty zone. And with those two big ultimates and the positioning of Saksa compromised, Blacklist International just bursted the Lord with all of their might. And it was, I would say, a checkmate from Blacklist International.
It always looks scary, for me at least, it always looks scary when you see a Tigreal, rather seeing a Tigreal with a conceal coming in with all these people behind him. Blacklist International, at a certain point, they didn't even need to engage, they just need to poke or like to make SMG back off from that low place. Team SMG right now to the defense. They have the Beatrix. They can do some defense, but it's gonna be so hard.
Top lane inhibitor already taken down. Bottom lane at half health. Mid up next on the docket. Skills getting spent to be able to crack on through. Mid has fallen. Lord still standing. And all of Blacklist are here. Watch the Hitman. Check him. He has his ult. He has his flicker.
Oh,
Edward already spent his.
Oh.
Miko gets popped this time around. A big penalty zone. OHEB answers with a blazing duet. Saksha is down. It's 3 men defending for Malaysia. And the base goes like that. Blacklist International taking game 1.
The crystal is down and everything fell apart for Team SMG.